Hi, welcome. My name is Serina Payan Hazelwood, and today we are going to be practicing moon salutations with a chair. Using a chair can be quite helpful in getting in touch with our body, more so than trying to find our balance in our standing poses. So I really enjoy using the chair as an opportunity to find new ways of holding the pose, really getting in touch with the core. And so I enjoy it, and I hope you will too. A couple of things for safety. You're going to want to use a chair that's not going to slide. So if you're on wood floor, maybe put something underneath it. Sometimes non-stick, those things that you put under a rug might help. Also your yoga mat, just keep in mind that it might puncture your yoga mat. The other thing is you want to find a chair that fits you. So we don't want our knees hanging too low from our hip, right? Because that's going to cause some tension in our lower back. And the other thing is we don't want them too high. So you want to find a chair that's just right. Now, you might just need maybe to place a little book underneath your feet. Just make sure that you're even. But find a chair that evens out the hip and the knee, okay? The other thing is you want to have lots of space behind you if you can, meaning we're going to be using the front part of our chair more so than the entire seat, all right? And the reason for that is because we want to have mobility with our legs. Now, if you're not going to be moving your legs today, that's okay. What I'll have you do is you're going to scooch all the way back, leaning slightly forward. You'll scooch back, and what you might have to do is put some books underneath your feet, right? So you're going to scooch back and get the low part of your back up against the chair. That's the sacrum. Round the spine and come up one vertebrae at a time. Now, we don't necessarily want our thoracic, our middle spine, to be touching the chair. The most important part that we want touching the chair is our sacrum, okay? So when you're back here, I want you to feel supported. Now, of course, that's going to take away the mobility of the legs, and if you're not planning on moving your legs today, that's okay. Some things that might come in handy today are a couple of blocks, and if you don't have blocks at home, there's a lot of different things that you can use. Take a look around your house, see what you can find. You'd like books as well, so I just happen to have yoga blocks. All right, we're going to begin. So scoot yourself all the way to the edge of the chair where you still feel supported, but you can move your legs, right? Unless you're not planning to use your legs, then go ahead and scoot yourself back. Make sure that your knees are in line with your hips. Take a look down at your feet. We want hips in line with the knees, right? So your knees are out, that's okay. But let's try to bring them in. The closer the knees are, the harder it's going to be to keep this position, which of course you can come into this position if you'd like, but I like my knees slightly apart. The other thing you want to look at is the position of your ankles. You want your ankles underneath your knees, not behind your knee. Once we bring the ankle behind the knee, we're going to put pressure on the knee, and we don't want that. You can have the ankle slightly in front of the knee. That's okay. All right, so taking a look down, making sure your feet are connected, and pick up your toes. Connect your heel and the ball of the foot, and press your feet down into the earth. Place your hands on your lap, either palms up or palms down. And I'm going to invite you to lower your gaze toward the floor or close your eyes. Now becoming aware of your feet. Your toes are still lifted. Bring your pinky toes down to the earth. Your big toes and your middle toes. Pressing your feet down into the earth. Just becoming aware of your feet, ankles, calves, your shin, kneecaps, behind the knee, back of the thigh, tops of the thighs. Now, feel the weight of your hands on your thighs. Your hands, your left hand, your right hand. Feel the weight of your hands on your legs. And if you'd like, just gently move your hands over the tops of your thighs in a circular motion. And allow your hands to come back to stillness. Your elbows soften. Become aware of your tailbone connected to your seat. Your pelvic floor. Your womb. Your sacrum, lower back. Belly, ribs, middle of your back, thoracic spine, coming into the heart space, our chest, inviting you to take a deep breath in and exhale. Another deep breath in, fill up, expand. And return to natural breath. So just observing your heart space. Notice if your shoulders come forward, protecting your heart space, inviting you to draw your shoulders up towards your ears, elongate your spine, take a breath here, and exhale, round your shoulders back. Rest with heart expanded. Drawing the belly in and up, lifting spine up toward the sky. And becoming aware of your left arm, and your right, back of the neck, shoulders, tops of the shoulders, your throat, inviting you to swallow. Dropping your right ear to right shoulder and observing your left side, your neck, and allowing your left fingertips to fall off the thigh and allow the fingers to draw toward the floor. Your arm heavy. Do you feel anything rise? Using your breath. Protecting our head, our neck. Place your right hand into your right cheek. Let the weight of your head rest into your hand and slowly bring up your head back to center. Bring both elbows up toward the sky and your hands, and inhale your chin up toward the sky. Here, take a breath. And exhale, hands back down to the thighs. Drop your chin to your chest. Expand the heart and open up the chest. Slowly bring your head back to neutral position and drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Let your right fingertips fall off your thigh. Fingertips drawing towards the earth. Observe your right side. Bringing your left hand into your left cheek, letting the weight of your head rest into your hand and slowly bring back your head to center. Draw your elbows and your hands up to the sky. Inhale your chin up toward the sky as you draw your tailbone down, your feet down into the earth. And as you exhale, bring both hands back down to the thighs. Drop your chin to your chest. Notice if the shoulders have come forward, protecting your heart. Open, expand the heart. Bringing your head back to neutral position. Just becoming aware of your face, facial expression. Inviting you to soften. Expression of your face. Teeth become slightly apart. Just becoming now aware of your breath. The rise in your chest. Inviting you to feel safe. How do you feel? How are you feeling right now in this moment? You're observing, you're not judging. Bringing one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Sitting up tall, shoulders back, heart lifted, feet pressing into the earth. Inviting you to feel this answer to your heart desire. Now in this moment, inviting you to set an intention for your practice today. It's your heart's desire. Taking a deep breath in, filling up, expanding the entire upper body, and exhaling with a sigh. Fall back to your sides, this time palms up. Knee salutation. Cup of water. Slowly. Inhale your elbows and hands to the sky, softening the elbows, lifting the chin up, pressing the feet into the earth. Exhale, bring the hands back down. Chin looking down. Inhale, elbows and hands up. Exhale, back down. Allow your spine to have movement. Inhale, elbows up. And exhale, hands back down. Slowly begin to come down towards your thighs. And again, inhale. And exhale. One more time. We're going to add a little more mobility to our spine. So if you'd like, open up your knees a little bit wider. Heels in and toes out. Adjust your seat if you need to. Ankles are underneath the knees or slightly in front. Inviting you to just bring your body left and right. Think about the moon. Controls water. Inviting you to move like water. Maybe it's just a little bit more exaggerated today. Like with your eyes just flowing. Practice circular cows. Come towards your left, pressing your hands into your knees. Now bring your heart forward. Lift your chin. Closing your eyes. Circle over to your right side. And then round your spine. Still toward the right side. And we'll circle back toward the back of the chair. Coming forward, back over to the left, and just circle. Some cat-cows. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you round the spine, come back. Just feel this movement. Don't worry about how many you've done. Just feeling this movement, feeling your spine, connecting with the earth, hopping in my elbows. Come over to the right side. You'll switch directions. Feel different. Right side popping. One more, and we'll meet center position. Nice and tall. A little left and right movement again. All right. Shake out your arms, shake out your feet, your ankles, one at a time or both, whatever feels good to you. All right. Shake it out. Shake it out. All right. So readjusting yourself. I like to pick up my seat a little bit here. Bring my knees hip distance apart or slightly open with toes out, heels in. Inhale, elbows and hands up to the sky. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Hands to heart. Step out your left foot and your right foot. Lift up your elbows and then expand your hands. Open up all fingers and press your feet into the earth as you lift up from the tailbone. Squeeze your shoulder blades in towards each other and lift your chin up toward the sky. Reach under your knees, grab your knees, bring your leg back in, right leg and left leg. This time, leave the knees open, heels in, toes out. We have a little Kali movement here for you. Inhale your hands up to the sky. As you exhale, draw your elbows back behind your ribs. Expand your hands, press your rib cage toward the front of the room. Lift your lift your chin. Inhale here and exhale with the tongue. Nice. Come back in. Bring the left knee in and the right knee in. I'm going to turn to our right side of our chair. So walk your feet over on your chair. You want to have your left cheek slightly off the chair. You can hold on to your chair if you need to, or another piece of furniture. If it's safe to do so with your knee, take your left foot back behind you, right? So toes can be, or your foot can be flat, or you can have your toes curled under. See how that feels with your knee, right? Check out the position. What we want to be doing is lifting up, pressing our feet into the earth, both the front and the back. Foot into the earth, connecting our core that starts at the bottom of our foot, and lift up nice and strong. So you can have your hand on the chair again, or another piece of furniture, or if you feel stable enough, you can bring your hands off. Inhale your hands up to the sky. And let's hold this position, breathing, reaching up, reaching with the hands. Now, if this causes you any pain or you need to, just bring your hands to your heart or back to the chair. Lifting up, like you're going to lift yourself up off the chair, but you don't. And hold, breathe. Place your right hand back on the back of the chair and bring your left foot back up to the right foot. Walk over to the center. Feet apart, heels in, toes out. A little left and right movement here. A little Kali breath. Coming back to center. Bring your feet in and then walk your feet over to that left side. This time your right cheek hangs off of the chair. We're going to step our right foot back, toes curled or toes flat. You can hang on to the back of the chair. So pressing your feet down as if you're going to lift yourself up. If this causes you pain in your knee, please put your foot back up towards the front knee. So we're engaging the core from our foot. Rooting ourselves in. Inhale one or both hands up to the sky and staying static. So feeling this pose. If you feel shaking in your muscles, you're doing something right. Right, pressing the feet in, lifting up from the tailbone higher. Lift and relax. Bring that back leg up to the front and walk yourself back to center. You might have gotten a little heated on that one. Open up for some Kali breath. Inhale, elbows and hands. Exhale. Nice. A little star pose. So extend your foot, left foot, and right foot. Stabilize yourself onto your chair. Lift up from that pelvic floor. Bring your hands to your chest. Lift your elbows so they're shoulder height. And expanding hands. Imagine moon shining on your heart. Just feeling up with all that yin energy. Grab underneath your knees, bring left foot in, right foot in. Little Kali breath. Inhale, hands up to the sky, and exhale. Hands to heart, knee in. Begin again. Inhale, elbows, hands up to the sky. Exhale, Kali breath. Extend left leg, extend right leg. Hands to chest, expand. Kali breath. Right leg in, left leg in. Lift your heels. Nice. Turning over to the right side. Hands to the chair. Take your left foot back behind you, coming into a lunge off the chair. One or both hands, inhale up. Draw the belly in. Lift, lift. Engage the feet. Do not let the feet become disconnected. And relax. Now, take your left foot and bring it up. Scoot to the edge of the chair. Take your left leg and extend it out toward the left side, keeping your right leg open. Your right toes are facing towards the right side. Bring your right forearm to your right thigh. You're going to feel a stretch in that inner thigh here, so just make sure you have adjustments, right? You don't want to put pressure on your knee, so do not hyperextend your leg, so don't push the knee down toward the floor. Engage that foot. Lift up. So if your thigh is a little bit too far for you today, place a block or a book right underneath you. Okay, it works well. You can also go a little bit lower if you'd like. You can take the block down. Right? So open up your left shoulder, open up your heart. Good. Take your left hand, grab behind your left knee and bring your foot in. Walk your feet center, lift a left and right movement. Here comes that Kali. We're going to lift our heels up if that's available to you today. Inhale, elbows, hands up to the sky. Exhale. Coming over to the left side. Right foot comes back. Left toes face forward, coming up. Press both feet into the earth. One or both hands, engage core. Hand to the chair. Take your right foot up just a little bit and extend it out toward the right side. Left toes point toward the left. Okay, tracking with your knee. Left forearm to left thigh. Open up your right shoulder. Hand to hip for now. We'll expand this pose. A few breaths. Kind of notice where your head feels good, right? If it's hanging too low, it's going to put that pressure. So extend the spine from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Take your right hand to that right knee. Bring your feet in, come back to center. We're going to add a little bit of core movement here if it's available to you today, opening up the knees. A little collie breath, but this time we're gonna lift up one foot, okay? Pick which one you want. Inhale, elbows and hands. And as you exhale, pick up a foot. Other side, and yeah, good. Extend the legs, left leg, right leg, hands to chest, elbows up to shoulder, and expand. Spread your fingers out. Draw the shoulder blades in towards each other. Lift your heart. Left leg in, right leg in. Inhale, collie breath again. Inhale up, other leg. Hands to thighs, bring the knees in. Little forward fold. So knees are hip distance apart. A slight fold, but adding movement to the spine, left and right. How do you feel? Draw your navel in towards your spine and come back to center. Round your spine. Stack your spine one vertebrae at a time. So your head comes up. Nice. We're going to add a little bit to that series of poses. And you can always add, you can always take away. This is your practice today. Okay? Inhale, elbows and hands. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center to the right. Center. Collie breath. Straighten the legs, star pose. Collie breath. Add to those legs. One or both. Good. Come over to your right side. Step your left foot back. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Come back down. Extend your left foot straight out. Right forearm to right thigh. This time we're going to take our left hand to the top of our chest, elbow pointing up. If it feels good for you, expand the hand. You can also take that hand and place it on your hip or behind your back. Notice where your head is. Right, where does it feel good to put your head? I'm going to invite you to vinyasa with me, to move with breath. Draw your hand towards your left knee and we'll circle around and trace across the chest, elbow leads, expand the hand. And exhale. Trace across your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale, hand up. Take your left knee, bring it in, come back to center. Collie breath. Coming over to the other side. Bring our left leg over, stepping our right foot back. Remembering to engage our feet, watching that knee. Inhale up. Right, now take that right leg and extend it out right. Left hand to left forearm. Open up the chest. Draw your right shoulder open. Place your right fingertips on the top of your chest if that feels good to you. Leading with the elbow, expand the hand. You can also place the hand on the hip, behind your back. If you'd like to vinyasa with me, draw your right hand towards your right knee, circle around, trace across your chest, lead with the elbow and inhale. Last one. That right leg in. Come back to center for that Kali breath. Knees open, lifting one or both knees. Inhale. Exhale. Again. Good. Extend the leg out, star pose. Extend the left leg, right leg. Make sure you're feeling secure. You are completely connected. Hands to chest, elbows up. Inhale. Inhale here. Pose. Bringing your left foot in, right foot in. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. And to the right. Center. Hands to heart. Now, peel open your thumbs. Keep your pinky fingers connected. Imagine you have cupped water in your palms. A moon mudra. Exercise and work our core here. And imagining there's water all around us. I like to use my imagination. Now take your hands and scoop the water. Inhale. And just bathe yourself in that water. Over to the right, scoop. And bathe yourself. If you'd like to add to this, as you scoop and come up, picking up your left foot with you. Right side. Left. Right. Bringing yourself to stillness. And relaxing your hands to your thighs. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake out your feet. Circle your ankles. Toes. Wiggle them out like you have sand and dirt in your toes. And adjust your seat if you need to. We're going to add a little heat, if you'd like, to this salutation. And how this is going to work, you're going to do it in stages, right? So as you feel strong and you're using your front core line, not your back, you will adjust your pose. We're going to start out with just opening up the leg, left leg, right leg, just an in and out kind of movement. And allow the rest of your body to kind of move naturally with this movement, right? So if this, you're feeling it right here, right? From your pelvic floor and higher, we want to engage front core line. You should not be feeling this in the back. If you are, make some adjustments. Maybe you're too far back or you're too far forward. Maybe you need to close your, not open so wide, right? So make adjustments. If this is, you're ready for the next phase, you open both legs at the same time, right? In and out, using your core right here. We're gonna add a little heat, some Kali breaths here. So, the bottom of our foot to the tip of our tongue is our core line. It's one long piece of fascia, right? It's all connected. So when we start to use our core, I'm going to invite you to stick out your tongue, right? So not only is Kali a badass deity, it also connects us to our core, our strength, right? So I'm going to invite you to use your tongue. And if you feel like you can, pick up your knees and connect your ankles. Using your core. And 3 more. Last one, and hold. So wherever you're at, if you're squeezing, maybe your heels are lifted, but your balls of your foot are touching, your feet are up, wherever you're at, squeeze, engage, lift the heart, and relax. Good, shake it out. Knees are open, coming forward, and just kind of a bow. Bring yourself back up to center. Maybe your heart rate's up a little high. Maybe you feel your heart, maybe a little glisten. I'm going to invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze to the floor. Inviting you to become aware of your body and notice, observe, without judgments, just noticing. Sometimes it doesn't always feel safe to do so, so also honor that. Find your edge. Kind to yourself. This negative self-talk. Imagine you were speaking to your beloved, because you are. Inviting you to notice your heart. Your shoulders rolled forward, protecting your heart space. Allow yourself permission to let it expand your heart. As things rise, go with us. Notice your shoulders and your neck. Maybe it might feel good to drop your chin and allow your head to become heavy. Notice how your belly feels when you're hungry, when you're gassy. Notice, just become aware of your belly. And a little lower, your womb. This is our creative space. This is where our creativity is birthed. Our emotions, feelings, like the womb. Right? Observing. Allowing yourself to come to the edge. glute muscles. Notice your legs, your feet. Come back to the top of your face. Relaxing your jaw. And if your feet aren't there already, go ahead and heel toe your feet in so they are hip distance apart. Teeth coming apart. And inviting you to place your forearms or blocks on the tops of your thighs and allowing yourself to fold gently over. Allowing your head to become heavy. And perhaps a gentle side-to-side motion. Might feel good, maybe not. Curling into a little ball. Draw your belly in towards your spine. And begin to stack your spine one vertebrae at a time. Your head stays down until very last. Bringing your head into neutral position. Belly in. Head extending toward the sky. And feet connected to the earth like magnets. How do you feel? And feeling this answer, what does your heart desire? What does your heart desire? Visualize yourself with your heart's desire like it's happening right now. And notice how that makes you feel. Maybe your heart's desire is different from a few moments ago when you started. Inviting you to set an intention as we move out of this space and into our life. So maybe for the next few minutes, the next hour or day, or maybe even the course of a week or month, if something you're feeling, inviting you to set an intention. Sealing it in with breath. Take a deep breath in. Exhaling out. Inviting you to bring your hands together in prayer or your heart space or wherever your hands feel comfortable. Slowly opening your eyes. Inviting you to look around your space and just notice things like color, texture. Don't worry about the house being messy. I want you to just notice colors, textures, maybe the temperature in the room. Just becoming aware of all the things. Thank you for joining me for your practice today. I wish you abundance, health, pleasure, joy.